Lorraine, if it's okay, I'm going to start with you. And knowing that you're headquartered up in New Jersey and my home state as well, we've been really hard hit with the pandemic, and I believe our governor just announced that we're going to go through yet another 30 days of lockdown here in the Garden State. I assume that most of the outside counsel you work with are in the surrounding areas as well, maybe in our tri-state area. Could you share with us how your team is connecting and collaborating with that outside counsel, and how much impact it's had on your business over the past couple of weeks, and what you're doing at your legal department to bridge that gap?
Sure. So our offices worldwide have been closed since March 9th of this year. Um, and since then, I would like to say the number of Microsoft Team meetings, collaboration, Zoom meetings, and teleconferences have increased exponentially. So I think we spend a lot of time on the phones with our outside counsel, but also maximizing the use of Zoom and Microsoft Teams. I mean, these systems were always in place prior to this pandemic, but everyone's stepping up with using them and learning how to use them and collaborate with internal and external resources.
That's interesting. So you guys were a Teams and Zoom environment prior, but with the change in work habits, you've found that demand and use to go up obviously exponentially, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Is there one platform that seems to be a preference for you that you like to use? Do you use one more internally with your internal staff and one that you might use more with outside counsel, or is it a little bit of both?
So for where we are moving towards an agile methodology. So Microsoft Teams internally is becoming something that we use more often than Zoom, but externally we use Zoom quite often. I think we use Zoom a lot. It has a lot of great functionality where you can do breakout rooms and different things of the sort. So we can separate a large meeting into group meetings and then come back to the larger meeting. Plus, you can have over 300 attendees with your Zoom meeting. So I think Zoom is what we've been using more. So
That sounds like what we've been hearing. And I can tell you early on, we heard that some of the Teams customers back in the first week or two were having some problems with audio quality where Zoom seemed to be a little superior. But Zoom really has stepped up. People have found unique ways to use their platform. It could be yoga, it could be work, it could be education. It's just amazing. How about Sherry at Chick-fil-A, you guys using similar tools?
We are. I would say pre-COVID, Blue Jeans was probably our go-to. Teams was definitely in use, but not so much the collaboration part of it for the video. But we're definitely using Teams a lot more now. But at least for us, external people can't join the Teams meetings. So I would say it's probably split depending on if it's internal or external between Blue Jeans and Teams.
Blue Jeans and Teams for you. And how about Marianne? Are you using similar tools?
We use Teams. Teams is a preferred video thing for us. I don't think we're supposed to use Zoom because there were some security issues, but I really haven't followed how that's changed the last 2 months. And it could be that they've upped that. So I just think for our attorneys and paralegals and even with outside counsel and internally, we're just doing more emails, more teleconferences, more phone calls than we did before. The in-person meetings are of course gone.